Alrighty, we are continuing our run on the challenge rift, or not challenge rift, challenge game mode of Slay the Spire. We started at the end of the stream, so I figure I better finish it so I can upload it and make it video number 2 for Slay the Spire. Hopefully you guys enjoy. We are starting off on the second floor. We've built up our character. If you missed the first one, it's going to be a separate video anyway, so you should have already seen it. Video 1 is going to be the stream. Video 2 is going to be the last hour of the stream, and video 3 is going to be this. So, that's a lot of rambling. Let's get into it. Alrighty, we're fighting a 92 health enemy, the Chosen. He's going to do 10 damage to start us off. We have quite a few options here. I think I would like to do Noxious Fumes, because that'll do damage every time a turn starts. We also are going to start with Thorns, and we deal 3 damage every start of turn anyway, so now we're going to do 3 damage plus 2 more poison damage at every start of turn. Sounds pretty good to me. Blade Dance might be the way to go next, and then maybe a leg sweep to weaken him up and give us some block. So let's, oops, I apparently can't read. Leg sweep takes 2. That's okay, we'll take the block and we'll move on. We have a relatively small deck at this point. Cycling through is not hard, so no big deal. Apotheosis is going to upgrade all of our cards. He's going to debuff us. So, probably just hit him with some damage, but I'm going to neutralize him, make him weak for his next attack phase, because I feel like he's going to debuff and then he's going to attack the turn after. I was wrong on my prediction, that's a bummer. Throw out another Noxious Fumes. And we'll go ahead and Crippling Clouds. Give him even more poison damage. We're just going to be stacking up that poison damage on him like it's going out of style. Alright, this is going to be fun. So, this is the combo. This is the combo I wanted this deck to be able to do. So we're going to outmaneuver, so next turn we get extra energy. And then we're going to Nightmare. Oh, wait. Dang. Alright, so Nightmare, we won't have enough energy to do the 3 versions of the card. What I wanted to do is Nightmare and take the card Catalyst Plus into our hand, where it triples the poison value in the exhaust. But if we do that, we won't have enough energy, unfortunately. C'est la vie. What I think I'm going to do then is dash at him maybe, and then just defend. And just make sure we don't take any damage, because at our campsites, our only option is healing. We can't upgrade, so we're trying to avoid campsites, because we heal, but we full heal, but it reduces our max HP. So the goal is to get as few campsites as possible. Right, I think we do 6 block, defend, and quick slash. Trying to cycle through stuff as quick as possible. I would like to get to Catalyst, but it doesn't matter because he's dead anyway. Alright. Catalyst is insane. We end up killing the boss floor from the previous by tripling a 39 poison, doing like 90 something damage to him. It's crazy. Alright, expertise draw until you have 6 cards in your hand sounds pretty cool. Prepare, draw a card, discard a card. Just a little bit of deck cycling. Let's do that. Alright. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of the some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in an eerie unison. The tallest among them bares his teeth. Bares his fang teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join us, sister, and feel the warmth of the spire. Creepy, I like it. Remove all strikes from your hand and replace them with bites. Lose 30% of your max HP. Ooh. The bites allow us to do damage and heal at the same time. 30% of our max HP will bring us down by 18? But it gives us self-healing on our strikes. I don't think we're going to do this. Just because every time we use a campsite, we lower our max HP anyway, and I don't want to get to a point where we're one-shottable. And it sounded pretty cool, but it seems a little too risky. So I can come up this way and get that shop, and then fight an elite right after, and then have to rest. Or I can come up this way, get the elite, get the shop, keep going for quite a while before I have to rest again. Our health is doing just fine, so I think I'm going to take the longer path and just hope I survive up to the last rest point. We're going to have to take 2 rests either way, but I prefer to take 2 instead of 3. We'll see if we can survive. That question mark ended up being battle. It's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Let's put on Noxious Fumes and Death by 1,000 Cuts straight off the bat. So now every card we play is going to do damage, and at the start of every turn, we're going to do poison damage, etc., etc. Just going to stack up that damage. We can secret technique and grab Crippling Cloud. That could be an option. Or we could grab... No, we can't grab Dash. He's going to do 10 damage. We have a dash in our hand, so let's just get our block up right there. And then I guess we're just going to Deadly Poison. Let's just draw and discard. Alright, I was hoping that I would be able to find a 0-cost card there, but that's fine. Just playing the card does extra damage, so that works out just fine. This might be a pretty good time to neutralize him, make him do less damage, because he's about to hit us pretty damn hard. Defend is going to give us 3 block is all. A little bit harsh. A little bit harsh. He's going to do 14 damage. Let's add a skill card at random. Costs 0. Add a random skill to your hand. It costs 0. Doppelganger. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy. Not what I was hoping for. Not at all. But we'll go ahead and do this. Get a little bit of damage in on him. I guess we'll just let that shift into our deck. I'm going to take some damage. Bit of a bummer. This guy's actually going to be really hard to beat. Simply by the nature of him debuffing us to get less block. It's going to be really rough. And we'll just have to do our best. Let's go ahead and do Panacea and stop the next debuff from applying. We'll slowly get him with poison damage, I think. In fact, we could Apotheosis and then grab Catalyst and triple the poison damage. I think that's what we're going to do. And that's going to apply 21 poison damage, which is quite a bit. That should kill him. There we go. That was a little bit of a rough combat, and we lost a good chunk of health there, unfortunately. We also have the option to get 4 cards every time, which is pretty cool. At the start of your turn, add a shiv to your hand. Sure. Sounds pretty good. 0-cost cards will synergize very well with a lot of things we have, so this guy's a pain in the butt. Major pain. Alright, so we can apply Crippling Cloud. Then I guess we can just double it and make it 8 stacks. Probably going to be better in doing 14 damage. Should be better in doing 14 damage. We'll we're going to do that because it's going to tick out over time as more. We are now confused, which means all of our spells cost random things. So that's kind of annoying, but looks like we didn't get too unlucky this time around. We'll gain 6 block and get a Shiv. Shiv does not count as a drawn card. That's good. Preparation now costs 1. We're not going to use it then. Noxious Fumes cost 2. It's actually a really big bummer. But we'll go and use it anyway because I think it's insanely good. So we're going to block the damage he does to us, and then we're going to reflect back damage with our thorns, and then he's going to get poisoned at the start of his turn. Should be pretty good. Draw 3 cards. 3 copies of a card. And add that card to your hand. I wish it reduced the cost of it to 0. That'd be really nice. Let's go and do Nightmare. Oh, it has to be a card that's in our hand already. Shoot. Didn't realize that. We could do Leg Sweep. Sure. That way we can block that damage he's doing. Wait. Did it not work? I'm confused. Choose a card. Next turn, add 3 copies of that to your hand. Oh shoot, it does do what I thought. Huh. Well, dang. Right, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here. Okay, so we got leg sweeps up the yin yang. We can get 10 block by dashing, or we could leg sweep, get tons of block. Let's do 12 block for 1 leg sweep. And then apply some more poison to him. Quick slash for free. Defend for free, because why not? And we'll just wait with the poison slowly do its work. This one is going to be a rough one. We can gain 8 block. We actually don't have enough to do both the defend and the survivor, which really sucks. So I guess we'll get some block because we need to, and then we'll get infinite blades, and we should be able to finish him off next turn, I think. Took a little bit of damage again, unfortunately. Death by 1,000 cuts. Shiv. And strike. And then he should be dead at the start of his turn, but just in case he's not, we'll just blade dance. We'll shiv him to death. Cool. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Add a card to your deck. That guy's really annoying, by the way. Add a random skill to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust. That sounds pretty good. I think we have quite a few skills that cost decent. No, maybe not, actually. It looks like the only skill that has high cost is Crippling Cloud. Nightmare has pretty high cost, actually. Do we get to choose a skill? No, it's a random skill. It's unfortunate. Backstab, deal 11 damage. Innate. Start each combat with this in your hand, and then exhaust. Oh, so let's do that. Free 10 damage at the very beginning sounds great. 2 energy, 10 damage, random power costing 0. Okay, this elite that we're coming up on, I'm starting to think I made a mistake about. Took a lot more damage on that question mark fight than I expected to. Okay, he's gonna do 10 damage. Let's neutralize him down to 6. And we got 11 damage coming in. Of course, we're gonna backstab. Kind of want to just backstab this guy though. I'm gonna knock him down so he no longer flies. Him with 1, 2, 3. Might not be bad. I think it also stuns him for a turn, so he can't do anything to us. We're going to take 6 damage, but we're going to block all of it. Perfect. Panache will go into play. Let's go and dash at that bird to kill him. Wait, no, we don't need to do that. We can dash here. Dagger. Does that work? So dash at him. Keep that. Poison him. And then we're gonna let the start of turn stuff do its work on him. And his reflect. And he's down to 3. That should be fine. And at the start of my turn, he'll be dead. He'll start flying, but he'll be dead from poison. So that'll be fine. Although... yeah, we'll do that. I wanted to do Nightmare, but I think we're going to hold off on it. I need to remember to start drafting some things that give more energy. Just block. Okay, we're going to take a few damage, but I don't think it was really avoidable there. Let's weaken him. Actually, can we kill him? We might be able to kill him. Do we have that for poison, or we could double? He only has 5 right now. Bring him up to 10 for the cost of 1. That wouldn't quite kill him. 10, 15 damage at the start of his turn. So 15 damage off of that is going to put 24, 19. And then 6 more. That's not enough to kill him, is it? I was thinking we use Catalyst on him, but it wouldn't be enough damage. We could pull Noxious Fumes and apply it, but that's not going to be enough damage straight away either. He's doing 14 damage this turn. I don't like that. So I think what I'm going to do is weaken him to do 10 instead. And then we'll Secret Technique and maybe grab Survivor. I think that's probably our best call, because that's going to give us the least amount of damage. So we'll take that and we'll discard that. And then we'll go ahead and take Panacea and apply it, because why not? And that actually saved us from taking damage, so good. We can apply Crippling Poison to him, he'll definitely be dead. There it is. Ghost in a Jar, gain 1 intangible. What the hell is an intangible? Oh, it's a potion. I mean, I don't know what intangible are, but those are really good, so I'm just gonna not grab it. You guys let me know if I was wrong on that. So we can get, all of these are upgraded more or less. Deal 1 damage for 8 damage for each attack plate this turn is pretty good. Deal 11 damage, next turn gain extra energy. I need energy things, so we're gonna go with that Flying Knee. Alright, now we're going into an elite battle. Oof. These guys are not friendly. I'm definitely gonna go with probably Death by 1,000 Cuts. Yeah, that should be good. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. So we're gonna deal Sadistic Nature and deal 1 to everyone. We're gonna Backstab. Probably this guy who's attacking us, right? And deal 1 to everybody. Then we have to defend because this guy is gonna hurt us. So let's Shiv. Let's get a Shiv and get some block. And then we'll Shiv this guy or this guy. Let's Shiv this guy. And then we're gonna take a good chunk of damage from this. I kind of feel like doing the extra 2 energy. And throw out an Explosive Potion. And a random power card would be nice. And Venom, whenever attack deals unblocked damage, apply a poison. Yeah, that sounds really good. Alright. Took a lot of damage there. But I think that's okay. Alright, we're going to do Infinite Blades. We're going to do Blade Dance. We're going to shiv him. We're going to shiv him again. Lots and lots of pings. I feel like probably Secret Technique wouldn't be terrible. He's only got 2 poison on him. We could grab Deadly Poison though and throw it on him right away. And that could be pretty good. Or we could grab Noxious Fumes and start that stacking up. Actually, Noxious Fumes would be really good because I have a feeling he's going to summon some guys back. And I would really like Noxious Fumes, but I just realized that's a power and not a skill, so I can't have it. That sucks. So we can do Outmaneuver and get extra energy next turn. I think that's going to be our play. Because I think he's going to summon some guys who are going to hit us next turn. That was exactly right. Alright, so we're going to neutralize him. And do we have enough to deal critical damage to this guy? So we can do 4, and then it's going to do an additional 1. So it's going to do 5, and bring him down to 10. We're going to take a lot of damage either way. We do have the extra energy, which is nice. We could Quick Slash and hope we draw. We did not. As I was saying, hope we draw something good, but alas, that was not the case. Okay, Apotheosis, which will be good. We'll deal the 6 damage straight to this guy, so he can't put any block on anyone. And I think what we do is we Noxious Fume. That's going to give us starting damage. And then we Deadly Poison that guy. We're going to take 12 damage here, which is a lot. It's a lot considering we don't have a rest site for a while. This guy is not going to kill us, but he's going to probably spell the end of our game. Definitely going to shiv him. Apply that extra Venom. We're going to dodge and roll and get an extra block this turn as well as next turn. The main thing is for next turn, because obviously he's not going to do anything this turn. We're going to hit him with a Flying Knee. And then I think we're going to just stack some more poison on him. Every time we hit him, we're stacking extra poison on him. So, should be enough. Now, he does summon friends. But, just the cataclysm of things that are happening should be enough to secure their deaths, I would think. Regardless, we'll do Panache. And do Death by 1,000 Cuts on him. We'll shiv the highest health guy to bring him down more in line with where we want him. Then I think we're going to strike the highest health guy, or triple his poison. I mean, either way, he's going to die, right? Apply Noxious Fumes, and I mean, we can triple his poison, because why not? And they would have died when their turn started anyway. I just kind of wanted to add extra insult to injury because they're going to be the reason why I lose. Because I'm down to 18 points now. Start combat with 3 shivs in hand. That sounds really good. Power Potion, and we're going to add an extra card to our deck. 8 block and 2 cards sounds really good. Outmaneuver sounds really good too. I really like Outmaneuver, but I think some card draw would be really nice. Card draw combined with block seems like it's kind of a win for us. So we can avoid battles all the way up to that guy. So we only have to do 1 battle, so it should be okay. We have a lot of gold right now. Potion-wise, nothing too insane. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy. That sounds good. On pickup, get 2 extra potion slots, or at the start of combat, add a random colorless card to your hand. That sounds good. Let's do that. Thinking ahead, draw 2 cards, Place a card from your hand on top of the draw pile. Deep breaths, shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Unload, deal 12 damage, discard all non-attack cards. That's really good for how much it costs. Flying knee, damage and energy gain. Definitely think that energy gain is worth it. Apply 6 damage when the enemy dies. Deal damage to all enemies equal to its HP. Oh my god. Yeah, let's do that. Unload sounds pretty good too. And do we have some gold left over? We do. Is there anything we need to remove from our deck, however? Maybe just a basic strike card, honestly. Not doing us a whole heck of a lot of good. Or basic block cards not doing us a whole lot of good either. I don't know if it's worth removing. I think we should save the cheap removal for when we get our first like curse card. Whenever that might be. Now let's just go ahead and keep going. Try to avoid combat. That worked out well for us. At the start of each turn, a random colorless card. Add a random colorless card to your hand. Nice. Alright. They're going to hit me for 20 and kill me straight off the bat. What can I do about that? There's a skill that gives me 8 block and draws 2 cards. That sounds good. There's a skill that does 6 block. There's a skill that does 8 block. So, it's kind of rude. Alright, let's just... Can we kill either of them? Probably not. Not straight off the bat, anyway. We can do a good chunk of damage to that guy, though. He heals him. He usually gives him block, but they're just starting with a full offensive. We'll secret technique in order to get the highest block skill we can, which I think is going to be Survivor. Backflip is high block as well. I think backflip is a better version of Survivor. We could also use it to grab the weakened talent, but I don't see it. That must be an attack. I thought it was a skill. Guess it isn't. Backflip plus. We definitely need to clear up some space in our inventory before we do that. Otherwise we just wouldn't have enough room for whatever we get. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 3 damage. Neutralize, that's what I was looking for. It is an attack, that's interesting. So I can deal 3 damage and apply weakness. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one I apply it to, so I'll do it to the guy who's already been taking damage. As we get quick slash and draw. I want to do magneticism because it's a better long-term play, but I think I just need to like defend as much of their damage as I can, and that will actually defend all of their damage, so cool. In the next turn they'll probably be healing. Nope, this guy's attacking again. What a jerk. Alright, let's shiv him. We're only able to add 7. Let's have more energy next turn. She just healed them. I think we're gonna do Corpse Explosion on her and then strike her. Let's draw a card and discard a card. I think I'm gonna discard this one, even though I love the card. We'll play Panacea to stop the next debuff from hitting us. We'll do 1,000 Cuts because I think that's gonna be good. and then we'll corpse explosion and strike. I misplayed that very slightly, and it might cost me. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a potion right now. Well laid plans. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Really? That's the card I get? Lame. Super lame. She got a ton of block that turn. That sucks. That sucks. Dodge and roll. Defend. Save as much life as we can. Let's get some extra energy here. Let's go ahead and... I feel like Apotheosis is the right call. Well, that might not be the right call. She's already healed way back up from where she should have been. Let's deal 11 damage to her and get some more energy for next turn, and we're still going to take some damage, which I can't do anything about, really. We'll retain that card for next time, though. It looks like we get to retain the card every time. I didn't realize that. That's not as bad as I thought it was for how it turned out. We have no way to live. Do we have a card draw? We have a card draw there. We just got hope against hope. Oh, we got a block right there. Okay. So it's quick slash her. And she's gonna do 50 damage to him, which is insanity. Can I kill him this turn? Maybe. 3 shivs, that's 2, 4, 6 damage. 9 more. Yeah, we can kill him this turn. Thank God. That was close. That was real close. Oof. I mean, more card draw is good. Add a random skill to your hand. It costs 0. Let's do quick slash. Let's do skill draw. And we're gonna get a random thing. Shovel. You can now dig at rest sites instead of heal. Or is it gonna, I don't know if it's actually gonna let me do that, but I actually have to heal. I don't know if I'm gonna make it up there to that, especially if this is a battle. Pay 77 gold, get jaxed. Gain 2 strength, lose 3 HP. I don't think so. Sorry, Jax dealer. Alright, so this right here is either going to be the end of their run, or we are going to skip by to the campfire. Let's see what happens. These guys are rather rude, and they do hurt quite a lot, usually. So let's go ahead and neutralize him this turn, because we don't want to take that much damage. We'll go ahead and do a cloak and dagger type thing. Gain 6 block, and we're going to get an extra shiv. We're just going to shiv. I think I'm actually going to kill this guy first, though, because this guy keeps getting strength over and over again, and it gets real nasty real quick. He has 54 health, so if we kill him first with Corpse Explosion, right? Corpse Explosion on him? I feel like that's the play. We do a Corpse Explosion on him, then we backstab and shiv him a lot. And it's not going to get a full kill on him, but it's going to get him down there a ways. And it's going to get him within kill range soon. Okay, so he just gained 3 strength. Now he's going to hit harder than he would have. So we need to do 6 damage to him, and he has 5 poison. That'll bring him to 11. Okay, so we don't want to overspend. So we hit 6, that brings him down to 9. 9, he's going to take 5 in poison. That's not going to be enough. We do 8. Bring him down to 6, right? Math is hard right now. It's really late at night. 5, that'll bring him down to 7. And we do 5 poison. That's not enough again. So we have to do the 11. I feel like that's a bit of a waste, but It works, I guess. Backflip could give me draw, but I don't think that that's the way to go. I think just straight damage on this guy is better. And the reason for that is when this guy explodes, he's going to do damage to him. So let's just put as much damage on him as we can, because he's going to explode next turn and do 54 damage to this guy. And that's a lot. He's like suffer right after a corpse explodes on him for 3/4 of his life. Whatever you say, buddy. Let me get some shivs going. I think we just wait. We just wait a turn. Yeah, because it's gonna just tick away on him. No big deal. We dash at him here to kill him. And then we're done. Fire potion deals 20 damage. Nice. 20 single target damage. That's pretty good. Alright. Die is 13 damage to all enemies. Then exhaust. That sounds really, really good. Deal 15 damage. Draw 2 more cards next turn. Sounds pretty good too. 7 damage, 1 weakness. Let's do die. That sounds fan-flippin-tastic. We're definitely going for the healing now. We could go healing, battle, healing. We have to do 2 healings either way. Let's go heal. We can dig up a relic. Let's do that. Gain a extra energy on the first turn of each combat. Yes. Excellent. I will take that. We're just going to come up this way so we can go up and heal right there. If this is a battle, we just screwed ourselves. Mother frick. Not only is it a battle, but it's a battle against a really nasty enemy. Which I actually don't think I can live through. Reduce the cost of the cards in your hand to 0 or to 1 this turn. Well, most of them are already 1. But I appreciate the thought. Alright. So, do we have any card draw? We don't have any card draw. We'll go ahead and do Enlightenment to reduce leg sweep to 1. And we're just gonna gain 4 block, and next turn we're gonna gain 4 more. We're gonna get shivs, we're gonna shiv him, we're gonna shiv him. We're gonna leg sweep him, and we're gonna strike him. That's the best we can do, ladies and gentlemen. They hit us for 15, we don't take any damage, and we are going to get blocked this next turn as well, which is really good. We don't have any poison. We don't have any poison that we can put on him, unfortunately. We can throw a fire potion at his face for 20 damage. It will not give him block. That is really good. Flying knee for 11. We'll do that. And we can bane him for 7. And then strike him for 6. Which is just not quite enough to kill him until my next turn. But on my next turn, he dies from my Mercury Hourglass. That was super lucky. Ancient Potion, gain an artifact. Cool. That was really scary, seeing that guy pop up on the question mark. I really think that Flying Knee is amazing, because it does damage and gives energy, but Outmaneuver Plus sounds really good too. I think we're gonna do that. I might be stacking too many energy cards now, but I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Caltrops, when you are attacked, deal 3 damage to the attacker. That sounds pretty good. Except, let's look at what our relics are. Blue Candle, cursed cards can now be played. Playing a curse will make you lose 1 HP and exhaust the card. Nope. Ice Cream, energy is now conserved between turns. That could be good. Lee's Waffle. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. And heal all of your HP. Ooh, that's really good. Except we're just about to heal all of our HP, but we're going to lose 5. So this would basically make us only lose 2. I feel like the ice cream is the better investment, though. So we're going to do ice cream. And then I feel like deadly poison would be a good choice. Caltrops would be a good choice. The skill potion would be a good choice. So we're going to grab the skill potion. And I think we're going to grab deadly poison because I want more poison. Alright, that should be good. Proceeding on we go. Let's go to the campfire. Now we're going to definitely rest up this time. We're not digging. Alright, so the nice thing is on the next floor we don't have to avoid campfires like they're plague because we can use dig and get a free artifact, which is great. That's assuming we make it to the next floor. This guy is the guy I fought at the end of the stream and he was really rough. My hand is full, so I think I lost one of my initial things, but that's okay. Gain 4 block as a skill. Good instincts. It's a free 4 block. I mean, I don't know if we're actually going to use it, but it's there. Die, die, die. Exhaust. Deal 13 damage to all enemies and exhaust. I might save that because I can't remember. I think he summons guys. In fact, I'm pretty sure he does. I feel like Infinite Blades and Corpse Explosion would be good. Although Corpse Explosion is probably going to be better used on a summoned minion, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to discard it anyway. And the question is, better poisoning him and then getting shivs, or poisoning him and then poisoning him some more? Which one of those is the better option is the question. And I think double poisoning him is much better. So we're going to do that. Simply because I have a card that, oh, I can do both. So I can get Infinite Blades as well. Good. So let's backstab him, let's shiv him, let's shiv him, let's shiv him again. And then we're going to end our turn. And we did exhaust some cards. Oh, it's because those shivs exhaust. That's fine. Backstab exhaust. Yep, and there are those minions I thought he was going to summon. So, backflipping seems like a good choice. Backflip gives us 8 block. Secret technique we could use to find a skill. Discard all non-attack cards and deal 12 to everybody. 4 poison, 2 weak, and exhaust. The weakness would be really good, actually, from this. I would take like everything we have and we wouldn't be able to block any of it. Right. I would still be able to backflip. Let's go and just backflip first and see what we get. Flying knee and out maneuver. Those are pretty good. I think the better call is to lower their damage, though. Take a little bit less damage. Stack up a little bit of poison as well. I hate to not take flying knee and out maneuver, but I need to minimize the amount of damage I'm taking, I feel like. Let's go ahead and gain an artifact real quick. Just so we can't get, like, cursed or anything. Definitely gonna go with Panache straight off the bat. I want a dash to get the block, but I also want a Nightmare. Six block. They have 40 23 life left. Can we kill them? I don't think I can. We'll just focus on the lowest health one to start. With our dash. Which I think we will do. And then I think we're gonna... I don't need to cloak and dagger. But I mean, I guess I will. Oh wait, I have ice cream. I should have saved the energy. That's okay. We'll do that little bit of extra damage to him. When he attacks us, he'll kill himself? Yeah, he'll kill himself when he attacks us. That's okay. He's gonna curse us with a burn. He didn't. He buffed up this guy. Significantly. And that's the guy we didn't kill, of course. We can shiv him. So that's something. See what we get from prepared. A strike. You gain 4 block, gain 5 block. We could just take 1 damage and then get noxious fumes out. That sounds pretty good. Noxious fumes is going to help us out a lot. And they just all took 10 damage from my panache, which means he's going to die before he can deal his damage. We're sitting pretty good here. Ooh, he just hit us with like every debuff there is. And then he's going to attack us because he's a jerk-faced McGee. We're going to weaken him a little because we're jerk-faced McGees too. We are going to grab an artifact as well so that the next time he does that, it can apply. It's too little too late this time though, unfortunately. We can get 6 block. It's still going to be a lot of damage that we take, unfortunately. Let's get a skill potion, see what we get. We can exhaust our remaining energy and get extra energy and draw next turn. We can just save it with our ice cream anyway, so it's not that big of a thing. Same thing with flying knee, actually. With ice cream, it doesn't really even matter. It just means, I guess it means we're getting the free damage. And that's pretty important. Let's just do Noxious Flames. We'll Survivor, we'll discard Doppelganger. That gives us our discard. And then we'll Flying Knee. We'll take 13 damage, which is fairly significant, but he is the floor boss, so if we survive him, which we should, maybe, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Let's go ahead and take the damage from him. Hopefully he doesn't attack. He didn't. Good. Looks like he's going to buff his own strength, because he's a jerk. So we do have Catalyst this turn. It's what we were looking for earlier. It's going to double his exhaust levels, which is fantastic. So why don't we, before we do that though, why don't we get a little bit of card draw? And discard all non-attack cards. These are all non-attack cards we don't want to discard. So we're going to Blade Dance first. Shiv him. And we're going to double his poison, so he's going to take 32 a turn now, which is pretty cray-cray. And then we're just going to unload and deal 12 damage to him. Cool. That worked out pretty well. He'll take 32 damage, 31 next turn. Looks like he's planning to summon some guys. Whenever we apply a debuff to him now, he will take some damage, which is pretty awesome. We'll shiv him. We'll outmaneuver so we gain an extra energy next turn, because I think he's going to summon some guys. And we're going to hit him with a leg sweep to apply weakness. Do I need to do that? Probably. The weakness is probably going to be needed. And it does just a small amount of damage. He'll take 35 damage on this tick. Just going to get rid of his shield and bring him pretty darn low. He does summon friends. However, my panache goes off along with my tick from my start of turn. Just lots of stuff going boom, boom, boom. We might be able to kill him this turn before he can deal his critical damage to us. I think right now might be a kill or be killed moment. We can deal 14 to him. Yeah, we can win this. Alright, so we quick slash. Draw a card. We deadly poison. No, we bane. He should die. Shiv. I don't think we have to kill his minions, but just in case, we're going to play it safe. Oh, he has Corpse Explosion on him. When he explodes, he's going to deal 282 damage to these guys. So we should be good. Honestly, we should be good either way. But just in case. Let's just... Okay, we're good. He exploded and killed them. Cool. Might have been a little overkill, but what can you do? Alright, so card that we can choose. Bullet Time. You cannot draw any cards this turn. Reduce the cost of cards in your hand to 0. Interesting. That could be really good. Wraith Form. Gain 3 elements. A skill that you can search for. Ooh, that might be worth it. Wraith Form. Gain 3 intangibles. Intangibles reduce all damage taken and HP lost to 1. Oh. That Ghost in a Bottle would have been really good. 1,000 Cuts. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. We have that. Grand Finale can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. What are the odds of that? Deal 40 damage to all enemies. That seems extremely hard to make happen. I feel like Bullet Time is the way to go, because we have several items that let us search for a skill. Curse Key. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, get a curse. Remove some cards with the empty cage. Or Runic Dome. Gain energy at the start of each turn. You can no longer see intent. No, you need to be able to see intent. Let's take the Cursed Key. I think that's the best of those options. Alright. The next episode will be Act 3, the 3rd floor of this challenge. Hope to see you guys there.